Well, the reason we are here today really is because from the Port of Bridgetown's perspective, we have a critical role to play in terms of import and export of goods in and out of the country. And if we're not facilitating trade and we're not facilitating business, then we're not operating at optimum capacity. And so this is one of many engagements that we have been having with the business community. We have been engaging with many of our stakeholders, trying to identify what are the problems, what are the bottlenecks, what are the cost-related issues, and then attempting to put measures in place. I think one of the things you would have heard us say earlier is that we are attempting to work along with our colleagues in the private sector under the umbrella of our trade facilitation agenda to look at all of these issues so that within the next year you are going to be hearing a very different conversation taking place in Barbados from our business community if we get this right, and we're committed to doing just that with the leadership of our minister and the ministry, obviously under the broad umbrella of the government.
The good point here is the point that the chairman made, which is that at the end of the day we are intent on fixing a lot of these issues. The truth is we're not going to be in a position to fix all the issues in a year, and today is only a year since we came into office. But also the reality is that we came in with there's some people who suggested that perhaps the government was too big, the cabinet was too big. You can tell from this conversation alone that within my ministry there are so many issues that have been outstanding for a very long time, that the only way to address some of these issues is to have people paying attention to them. There is no way that as a minister I would be able to know that this particular pipe was broken. I'm thankful for the opportunity to come here and to meet with all these important partners. And you will see our mantra has been conversation, it has been dialogue, it has been being responsive. This is an issue I believe that if we put our collective minds to, we will be able to resolve it, but that we need to have these conversations. The port, as you know, continues to be a significant player in Barbados. It is one of the best run entities. In fact, I would dare say perhaps the best run state-owned enterprise in Barbados. It performs extremely well. But even in that context, there are some inefficiencies that we would have to fix. But we are committed to fixing some of these inefficiencies. You could see that what was missing here was dialogue, because in 2 minutes, there was conversation being had and a solution to bring all the players to the table almost in fruition immediately. So I do not suspect any of the challenges that we find here are insurmountable challenges. I do not believe, and you've listened to Alex and you've heard his presentation and you see his position and his vision. It's in sync with our vision. We have much bigger things that we are aspiring to.